Remember when a single combine could handle your whole harvest without needing a bank loan? These American-made mini harvesters transformed small farms across the heartland, proving that bigger isn't always better. Today, we're diving into 10 legendary machines that help generations of hobby farmers bring in their crops with pride and precision. Number 10, Allis-Chalmers All-Crop Model FIM 40. The Allis-Chalmers All-Crop Model 40 represented the ultimate solution for the smallest farms when introduced in 1938. With its 40-inch cutting width, this diminutive combine was specifically designed to be pulled by the Allis-Chalmers Model B tractor, making it perfect for farms under 50 acres. Unlike its larger siblings, the Model 40 featured a straight-through design rather than the famous 90-degree turn, simplifying construction and reducing cost. Technical specifications made the Model 40 ideal for hobby-scale operations. Weighing just 1,800 pounds, it could be pulled by tractors as small as 16 horsepower. The cylinder measured 36 inches wide and operated at speeds from 600 to 1,200 revolutions per minute. The grain tank held 11 bushels, perfectly sized for farmers who were dumping into wagons frequently anyway. The cleaning shoe, though compact at 400 square inches, proved adequate for the machine's capacity. Daily output ranged from 5 to 10 acres, matching the needs of subsistence and small commercial farms. The Model 40's affordability changed everything for small-scale farmers. With a 1938 retail price of just $595, it cost less than a new car and could be paid off with one good harvest. This opened combine ownership to farmers who previously couldn't dream of affording such equipment. The rubber bar cylinder, inherited from larger all-crop models, meant it could handle everything from wheat to clover seed without adjustment. This versatility was crucial for small, diversified farms growing multiple crops on limited acreage. Production ceased in 1940 due to World War II steel allocations, with approximately 15,000 units manufactured. Despite the short production run, the Model 40's impact was profound. It proved that mechanized harvesting could be economically viable on even the smallest farms, paving the way for the hobby farm movement. Many Model 40s survive today, cherished by collectors who appreciate their role in democratizing American agriculture. Number 9, John Deere Model 30. The John Deere Model 30, produced from 1956 to 1960, represented the pinnacle of pull-type combine development for small farms. This 7-foot cut machine evolved from the earlier Model 12A and Model 25, incorporating lessons learned from decades of farmer feedback. Weighing approximately 3,100 pounds, the Model 30 was perfectly sized for farms where fields were measured in tens of acres rather than hundreds. Powered by a standard 540 revolutions per minute PTO, the Model 30 featured John Deere's proven straight-through design that made grain flow simple and efficient. The cylinder measured 24 inches wide with a concave that could be adjusted for different crops. The wooden bat reel, a Deere trademark, gently swept grain into the cutter bar without shattering heads. The grain tank held 35 bushels, and an optional extension could increase capacity for those longer runs between dumps. What distinguished the Model 30 was its adaptability through attachments. The Heart Carter attachment transformed it into a soybean specialist, while the optional pickup reel allowed harvesting of windrow crops. The Scour Clean attachment, manufactured by Heart Carter Company of Peoria, Illinois, provided superior cleaning for weedy grain by adding an additional cleaning screen above the grain tank. These attachments made the Model 30 as versatile as combines twice its size. Serial numbers indicate John Deere manufactured approximately 15,000 Model 30 combines during its production run. The base price in 1956 was around $2,400, making it accessible to small farmers when a new car cost about $2,000. The Model 30's reputation for reliability means surviving examples command premium prices today. Many remain in working condition, particularly among Amish communities who appreciate their simplicity. The Model 30 proved that effective engineering didn't require complexity, establishing standards for small combine design that influenced the industry for decades. Before we move on to the next one in the list, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you're enjoying this content so far, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch these videos without subscribing, Imagine what we could accomplish if everyone subscribed. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us, thanks to all of you who do. Number 8, Massey-Harris Clipper Model 50, the Massey-Harris. Clipper Model 50 pull type combined perfectly embodied the company's commitment to small farm mechanization. Introduced in the late 1940s and produced through the 1950s, this 5-foot cut harvester brought efficient combining within reach of farms as small as 30 acres. Designed for PTO operation with tractors as modest as 25 horsepower, the Model 50 proved that quality harvesting didn't require massive equipment. Specifications reflected careful optimization for small acreage efficiency. The Model 50 weighed approximately 2,800 pounds and featured Massey-Harris's proven straight-cut header design. The cylinder measured 30 inches wide with variable speeds from 600 to 1,400 revolutions per minute, accommodating everything from delicate grass seeds to tough wheat. The grain tank held 40 bushels, while the cleaning shoe provided 600 square inches of cleaning area. These dimensions created a perfectly balanced machine that could harvest 8-15 acres daily without overwhelming small farm logistics. The Model 50's standout feature was its adaptability through optional attachments. The Innis pickup attachment transformed it into a windrow harvester, crucial for farmers in areas with uncertain weather. The Hart Carter Scour Clean attachment provided exceptional cleaning for weedy or mixed grains. A special clover seed attachment included screens and wind adjustments for harvesting valuable legume seeds. This versatility allowed small farmers to maximize income from diverse crops on limited acreage, often making the difference between profit and loss. Production figures indicate approximately 18,000 Model 50 combines were manufactured during its run. The retail price of $2,100 in 1950 made it one of the most affordable quality combines available. Many small farmers recall the Model 50 as their first combine, purchased with savings from just 2 or 3 custom harvesting bills. Its reliability and simplicity meant even mechanically challenged operators could keep them running with basic maintenance. The Model 50 proved that small farms deserved engineering excellence equal to their larger neighbors. Number 7. Oliver Model 18. Oliver's Model 18 combine, manufactured from 1955 to 1966, earned legendary status among small grain farmers for its exceptional reliability. This pull-type combine featured a 6-foot cut width and represented Oliver's final evolution in pull-type harvester design. Powered by either a Continental 4-cylinder engine or PTO drive, the Model 18 embodied the company's philosophy of building equipment that would outlast its owners. Technical specifications positioned the Model 18 perfectly for small to medium farms. The machine weighed approximately 3,200 pounds and featured Oliver's proven draper canvas system that gently conveyed cut grain to the cylinder. The threshing cylinder measured 18 inches in diameter and 30 inches wide, running at speeds adjustable from 800 to 1,200 revolutions per minute. The cleaning shoe utilized a 4-section straw walker system that effectively separated grain even in difficult conditions. Grain tank capacity was 45 bushels with extensions available. The Model 18's reputation came from its ability to handle adverse conditions. Farmers reported successfully combining grain with moisture content that would plug other machines. The secret lay in Oliver's cylinder design, which featured chrome-plated rasp bars that resisted buildup and maintained aggressive threshing action even in tough conditions. The generous concave clearances could be adjusted without tools, allowing operators to adapt quickly to changing conditions. Production records indicate Oliver manufactured approximately 8,000 Model 18 combines during its 11-year run. The retail price in 1960 was $3,200 for the engine-driven model, making it competitive with similar-sized machines from other manufacturers. What set the Model 18 apart was its longevity. Surveys in the 1980s found a higher percentage of Model 18S still in operation than any other pull-type combine from the era. This durability created a devoted following among farmers who valued reliability over features, establishing the Model 18 as perhaps the most trusted small combine ever built. Number 6. International Harvester Model 64. International Harvester's Model 64 combine, produced from 1951 to 1954, represented a significant advancement in small combine design. This 6-foot cut-pull type harvester replaced the earlier Model 62 and incorporated numerous improvements requested by farmers. The Model 64 could be configured with auxiliary engines, either a Farmall Cub engine producing 13 horsepower or a Super A engine with 16 horsepower, or as a PTO-driven model requiring approximately 30 horsepower. Engineering improvements focused on operator convenience and grain quality. The Model 64 featured a lowered grain tank design that improved visibility and made unloading easier. The tank held 50 bushels with extensions, while the cleaning shoe measured 32 inches wide. The cylinder, 22 inches wide and 11 inches in diameter, operated at speeds from 700 to 1,350 revolutions per minute. New elevator designs reduced grain damage and improved feeding in green or tough conditions. The machine's total weight ranged from 3,582 pounds for engine models to 3,186 pounds for PTO versions. The Continental L head 4-cylinder engine option made the Model 64 particularly versatile. Farmers with older tractors lacking live PTO could still operate a modern combine, while those with newer tractors could choose the simpler PTO model. The engine-driven models featured electric starting and a radiator cooling system that prevented overheating even in dusty conditions. Canvas quality improved significantly over the Model 62, with the new envelope-style drapers lasting several seasons with proper care. Production figures show International Harvester manufactured approximately 15,000 Model 64 combines during its 4-year production run. The 1952 list price was $2,850 for PTO models and $3,450 for engine-equipped versions. This pricing made the Model 64 accessible to farmers who might otherwise continue relying on obsolete equipment or custom operators. The Model 64's combination of reasonable price, proven reliability, and strong dealer support established it as a cornerstone machine for small farm independence during the crucial post-war agricultural expansion. Number 5, John Deere Model 12A. The John Deere Model 12A, produced from 1938 to 1952, represented Deere's first serious entry into the small combine market. This 6-foot cut-pull type harvester brought John Deere quality to farmers who couldn't justify larger equipment. Designed to work perfectly with John Deere's popular Model A and B tractors, the 12A became synonymous with reliable harvesting on family farms across America. Its longevity in production speaks to its fundamental soundness of design. Technical specifications made the Model 12A ideal for diversified small farms. Weighing 2,600 pounds, it required just 25 PTO horsepower for operation. The cylinder measured 28 inches wide and operated at speeds from 700 to 1,200 revolutions per minute through easily changed drive pulleys. The grain tank held 35 bushels, while the cleaning system provided 580 square inches of shoe area. The straight-through design meant grain flow was simple and predictable, reducing plugging issues common in more complex machines. Daily capacity averaged 10-15 acres under typical conditions. The Model 12A's defining feature was its adaptability through Deere's extensive attachment catalog. The number 210 pickup attachment allowed windrow harvesting, crucial in areas with uncertain weather. Special sieves enabled harvesting everything from wheat to clover seed. The power takeoff drive eliminated the need for auxiliary engines, reducing complexity and maintenance. This versatility meant one machine could handle a small farm's entire harvest needs, from small grains through grass seeds, maximizing the return on investment for acreage-limited operations. Production figures show approximately 30,000 Model 12A combines manufactured during its 14-year run. The 1945 retail price of $1,475 positioned it as an affordable alternative to custom harvesting. Many farmers recall the 12A as the machine that finally freed them from dependence on threshing rings or custom combiners. Its reputation for durability means working examples still appear at farm auctions, often selling for more than their original price. The Model 12A proved John Deere's commitment to serving all farmers, not just those with vast acreages. Number 4, Allis-Chalmers All-Crop 72. the Allis-Chalmers All-Crop Model 72, produced from 1954 to 1960, refined the all-crop concept for farmers demanding greater capacity without sacrificing versatility. This pull-type combine featured a 72-inch cutting width and incorporated lessons learned from nearly 2 decades of Model 60 production. Painted in Allis-Chalmers' distinctive Persian orange, the Model 72 became the choice for progressive small farmers ready to expand their operations. Technical advances distinguished the Model 72 from its predecessors. The cylinder width increased to 42 inches while maintaining the proven rubber bar design that made all-crops famous for handling diverse crops. Operating weight reached 3,800 pounds, requiring tractors with at least 35 PTO horsepower for optimal performance. The grain tank capacity increased to 55 bushels with extensions, while the cleaning shoe grew to 864 square inches. These improvements allowed daily harvesting capacity to reach 25-30 acres under favorable conditions. The Model 72's versatility remained its strongest selling point. Standard equipment included adjustable windboards, variable cylinder speeds from 450 to 1,600 revolutions per minute, and Allis-Chalmers' exclusive controlled feeding that prevented slugging in heavy crops. Optional attachments expanded capabilities further: the Scour Clean Recleaner for premium grain quality, special sieves for grass seeds, and a corn shelling attachment that converted the combine for corn harvest. This adaptability made the Model 72 invaluable for diversified farming operations. Manufacturing records indicate approximately 32,000 Model 72 combines were built during its 6-year production run. The 1957 retail price of $3,100 positioned it competitively against similar capacity machines while offering superior versatility. Many custom operators chose Model 72S for their ability to move efficiently between different crops without extensive adjustments. The model's success influenced Allis-Chalmers' decision to continue pull-type combine production even as the industry shifted towards self-propelled machines. Today, Model 72 combines remain sought after by farmers who appreciate their combination of capacity, versatility, and the legendary all-crop gentle threshing action. Number 3. Minneapolis-Moline Model 69. The Minneapolis-Moline Model 69 combine, manufactured from 1951 to 1957, exemplified the company's commitment to building equipment for serious small grain producers. This pull-type harvester featured a 60-inch cut width and embodied Minneapolis-Moline's philosophy of overbuilding critical components. Powered by either a Wisconsin VE 4D air-cooled engine producing 32 horsepower or PTO drive, the Model 69 gained devoted followers in the northern grain belt. Construction details revealed why these combines lasted generations. The main frame used heavy-gauge steel throughout, while bearings were oversized by industry standards. The cylinder measured 22 inches wide with forged steel rasp bars that maintained effectiveness after decades of use. Operating weight reached 3,400 pounds, requiring 3540 PTO horsepower for optimal performance. The grain tank held 50 bushels, while the cleaning shoe featured 780 square inches of cleaning area with adjustable sieves for various crops. The Model 69's Wisconsin engine deserved special recognition. Air cooling eliminated radiator maintenance and coolant concerns, crucial advantages in dusty harvest conditions. The engine's 37 cubic inch displacement provided reliable power while consuming approximately 2 gallons of gasoline per hour. Electric starting came standard, along with a heavy-duty clutch designed for frequent engagement. These engines routinely logged thousands of hours with basic maintenance, contributing to the combine's legendary reliability. Production records show Minneapolis-Moline manufactured approximately 4,500 Model 69 combines during its 6-year run. The 1954 list price of $2,950 for engine-equipped models made it slightly premium-priced compared to competitors, but farmers recognized the value in its robust construction. The Model 69 found particular favor among custom operators who needed equipment capable of handling continuous operation. Its reputation for durability created an active used market that persisted decades after production ended. Many farmers considered the Model 69 the finest pull-type combine ever built for small grain, a testament to Minneapolis-Moline's engineering excellence. Number 2, Case Model A6. Case's Model A6 combine, produced from 1954 to 1959, proved that excellent engineering didn't require premium pricing. This 6-foot cut-pull type harvester delivered professional-grade performance at a price point that made combine ownership possible for budget-conscious farmers. Powered by either a Wisconsin AEH air-cooled engine or PTO drive, the A6 embodied Case's practical approach to farm equipment design. Specifications position the A6 as a no-nonsense harvesting solution. The machine weighed 2,900 pounds and required just 25 PTO horsepower for operation. The cylinder, measuring 20 inches wide and featuring steel rasp bars, operated at speeds from 750 to 1,300 revolutions per minute. The cleaning system utilized proven straw walker technology with 650 square inches of cleaning area. The grain tank held 45 bushels with standard extensions. These specifications matched competitors closely, but Case's execution made the difference. The A6's standout feature was its simplicity without sacrificing effectiveness. Case engineers eliminated unnecessary complexity while retaining essential adjustments. The concave clearance adjusted with simple hand cranks, cylinder speed changed via easily accessible pulleys, and the cleaning shoe settings required only basic tools. This approach reduced both purchase price and maintenance costs. Farmers appreciated being able to service the entire machine with standard hand tools and readily available parts. Sales records indicate Case sold approximately 12,000 Model A6 combines during its production run. The 1956 retail price of $2,450 for PTO models undercut major competitors by 15-20% while delivering comparable performance. This value proposition resonated with farmers operating on tight margins. The A6 proved particularly popular in regions where custom combining prevailed, as operators could offer competitive rates while maintaining profitability. Many credit the affordable A6 with enabling them to transition from custom hiring to owning their harvesting equipment, a crucial step toward agricultural independence. Number 1. McCormick-Deering Model 42. The McCormick-Deering Model 42, produced from 1940 to 1944, represented International Harvester's answer to the smallest farm operations. This 5-foot cut-pull type combine was engineered specifically for farms where even the popular Model 62 proved too large. Designed to work with tractors as small as 20 PTO horsepower, the Model 42 brought mechanized harvesting to subsistence farmers and part-time operations that previously couldn't justify combine ownership. Technical specifications emphasized extreme compactness without sacrificing McCormick quality. The Model 42 weighed just 2,400 pounds and featured a cylinder only 20 inches wide, operating at speeds from 600 to 1,100 revolutions per minute. The grain tank held 35 bushels, while the cleaning shoe provided 480 square inches of cleaning area. These modest dimensions allowed the Model 42 to work effectively in fields as small as 5 acres, navigating tight corners and narrow gates that would challenge larger equipment. Daily capacity ranged from 5 to 12 acres, perfectly matching small farm needs. What distinguished the Model 42 was its role in preserving small farm independence during World War II. With agricultural labor scarce due to military service, even the smallest farms needed mechanical harvesting to survive. International Harvester prioritized Model 42 production despite steel shortages, recognizing its importance to food security. The $1,295 price in 1942 made it the most affordable IH combine, often financed through local banks who understood that mechanization meant survival for their small farm customers. Many veterans returning from war used GI benefits to purchase Model 42S for their new farming ventures. Production totaled approximately 8,000 units before wartime restrictions ended manufacture in 1944. Despite the limited production run, the Model 42's impact was profound. It proved that even 30-40 acre farms could justify combine ownership, fundamentally changing American agriculture's economics. Many Model 42S remained in service through the 1960s, cherished by owners who remembered when this little combine meant the difference between farming and foreclosure. Today, these machines are highly sought by collectors who appreciate their role in preserving the family farm tradition. These 10 machines represent more than just metal and engineering. They're monuments to American ingenuity and the determination of small farmers. Each one helped democratize agriculture, proving you didn't need vast acreage to make farming work. From the Allis-Chalmers All-Crop 60 to the specialized Dempster combines, these machines transformed harvesting from backbreaking labor into something one operator could handle efficiently. Today's hobby farmers owe these mechanical pioneers a debt of gratitude. They established principles of design and efficiency that still influence modern equipment. Whether you're harvesting a few acres or just appreciating agricultural history, remember these machines and the farmers who operated them. If you enjoyed this journey through harvesting history, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We've got plenty more stories about the iron horses that built rural America coming your way. Until next time, keep those headers sharp and your grain tanks full. And remember, the best combine is the one that brings your harvest home.